Hello, this is a reading for Gemini. Here we go. And as you can see, we've got the wee lovers card there to represent you guys. Lovely, lovely lovers. Right, I'm just shuffling. Whoa! Right. You have a massive bundle that's just flew out. And we have the sun. I'm just going to take the ones that turned face up. Okay. I'm going to do 5 card spread, so I'll just take whatever has popped out first. Okay. Right. It's going to be a toughie because I'm going to read the reversals. So, we've got the sun. So if you're past, you have had, you've been really, really quite fortunate and happy in your past. Everything's been almost like you were really happy and content and abundant with things, blessed with family, friends, kids. The sun has been shining on you, and then you have had struggles. Although you've been affluent and had lots of good things and prosperity, there has been struggles. You've had to work hard probably for these good things. Maybe it's got to the point where you're maybe struggling to keep the balance between the positive and the negatives or something, maybe. Because 7s is quite it's a spiritual one, so maybe you're questioning something. I'm just going to move on to you have questioned something in the past, which has in turn, yep, because your page 8 swords is reversed in your present situation, so it's almost like you've had a change of, not change your heart, but change your mindset. So something, 7 of Wands is about removing an obstacle or something that's came up in your path, and you've had to fend and fight really hard to keep all the good stuff that's been in your life, to protect it. That's what it is. You've had to protect the great stuff and the good stuff that you've built and you've achieved and you've worked for and that you're happy with, and your accomplishments and what you want. You've had to fight for that. Which has turned you on your head and made you question your values or your the way you're looking at things, maybe. So you should move in present, what it's saying in this present state of affairs, you should be looking at the way that you're viewing your situation, and know that you're in control of it, and that anything that's happening to you is within your control of how you perceive it and how you react to it. Because you need to be aware of this, because fortunately this is an avoidable disaster that's in your near future. So I think this is something that could be problematic in the future if you don't address what's eating away at your mind. Something's needing addressed or needing put to bed or left behind or let go of. Otherwise, it's going to bring you not disaster. It's no disaster. It's horrible. It's going to, let's just say, the universe intervenes and it'll be something that is out of your control, whereas at the present moment in time it is within your control. Whatever you're focusing on might not be what your subconscious or your inner or higher self wants you to be focusing on. So if you readdress that, you can avoid the complications that might happen in the future, because luckily it's not the right way up, because if the Tower was the right way up, I'm sure that's unavoidable. So whatever's going to happen, totally within your control to manage it, and you have the skills because you've had all the good stuff and you've managed and you've controlled in the past. You just need to get in touch with that sunny perspective in the past, so that you can, because otherwise it looks like, to me, the cards look like it's more a mental thing, like a mental state. You're maybe in a slump at the moment, and you need to get out of the slump, otherwise you won't be open to receive the gift that's coming, because there's a gift coming, and it's love or emotion. Is that what it is? You've shut yourself off to love, whether you be in the relationship or not in the relationship. You've closed yourself off to it, but that's an active choice that you've made, and if you continue along that path, it's going to stick and you won't be open to the good stuff that's coming your way. Now I'm just going to do the next couple of cards that flew at me, just to make sure and see if I'm getting that right. Yeah, because it looks like I don't know why, but it looks like there's an offer of something now, that everything is all about proposals and marriages and unionship and partnerships, but it's on its head. So I wonder if that's what the offer is. The offer is some sort of partnership or something. And whatever is going on is going to take strength to be able to get through it all and make the right choice, or to deal with whatever's happened in the past, and to get back with strength. You'll get back to the sun. Now remember, don't focus on this Tower thing. Whatever happens with the Tower, whether it be avoidable or unavoidable, it's necessary action. If that means anything to you, it's something that, regardless of how it occurs or what the outcomes of it, it's usually for the best, because it's whatever it is that's coming down was never really meant to be upright and standing in the first place. It's to be restructured and built back up with strong foundations, which is probably strong mental foundations, considering it's the Page of Swords. It's the crux of the matter at the moment in the centre here. Let's just see. Right, I'm just going to clarify the Tower, although they flew it just before I really quite got a chance to ask. But let's just see. Aye, so the Tower is in relation to what you have and what you want. Whatever you want, you feel like you've battled for it, and you feel like you deserve it, and you do deserve it, because Six of Wands is about your rewards and getting your rewards and celebrations, but it's almost like your rewards are going to come at a cost. You think they're going to come at a cost, and you've got a decision to make and try to balance. Either that, if it's not about a decision, it's about just having to constantly make decisions every day to try and keep everything in balance. And maybe that's what it's in relation to. Maybe you feel like your Tower's going to collapse, but it's no. It's all just in your head. You're totally handling it. The Two of Coins, you're handling it. Or if you feel like you're not handling it, take stock of that and actually just maybe drop a few things rather than drop all of them. Drop the lesser important things rather than drop all the things. Also, these are your, it looks like it's your, these are chakra cards as well. So you've got your that's your 7th chakra, so that's your crown chakra, and that I think is your sacral chakra, so that's your 2nd one. So that's about your creativity and yourself and your independence and how you feel in yourself. And this is about your spiritual self. As again, that links in with your Page of Swords, because that's almost like your I like that in with your spiritual self, because it's well, it's not linked into that, because the spiritual self would maybe be, I'd say maybe the swords more represents your logical self, so that you're at odds with your spiritual self. Maybe I'm just gonna clarify. Okay, I've got the Queen of Coins. Yep. So whatever decision you make, you are the master of what you have. You've been party to build your empire and what you have in relation to all this good stuff that's happened in the past. That was you. You've been part of that. You created that. You built that. So no matter what you do and choose, or however you play it, if you keep balance, you'll be fine. Yep, the Magician's on the back of this wee card, this wee deck here, so that's really good, because the Magician is about infinite possibilities and you being the master of your own realm, both spiritual and mental. And you've got the 3 cups in the back of this wee deck as well, so that's all about celebrations. Maybe reach out to your friends, because you'll find support with them, because you've got lots and lots of friends, so you'll be able to reach out to them and get support for them. And just one more wee card. This is from the self-care deck. I don't know what it's called. Sacred Self-Care. Right. Oh, and one just popped out. Journal. These are to journal. Oh, sorry, flying away. To journal. Jot down everything. Whether you can read it or not, still write it down. And look for the fairies. Look for fairies. So if you've got kids, which I think you do, because there's a wee kid in the reading here, or some of you do, if you've got kids, go fairy hunting, and then maybe write about it and get the kids to draw pictures and stuff like that, and then you write about it as well. Right, okay, I think that's us. Thank you, bye.